Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Red Dead Adventures here on Off the Shelf Reviews. I'm your host, Ian Buckingham, and I'm just syncing my data. I really wish I'd done this before I'd hit the button. I'll just wait for the game to catch up on itself, I suppose. It's a good way to start a Monday morning Red Dead stream, isn't it? Morning, Red Man. What's going on, game? Just syncing up my data. I want to hit cancel. Morning, Seed Hill. How you doing? Yeah, you take all morning, game. I've only got a couple of hours, just a couple of hours to actually, get on. But you take your time. Nobody ever get this. Like, I'm pretty sure this is just a game trying to catch up with the memory or the online data it's got or whatever. I kind of fancy hitting home and just starting all over again. And then my cat decides to come in and just make its presence felt for the whole world to see. No, you're not having any treats. You're not going outside. It's too early. There we go. The game's loading up now. Tell me, obviously, keep me informed if there's a problem with the audio or anything like that. Obviously, I did notice, obviously, last week there was a few glitches, and so I've attempted to change, but I'm still learning it, even though this is what, the 11th episode? I mean, obviously, technically, I've still been doing them the weekends. I did do them over the weekends, the Saturday and Sunday just gone. Man, that was a crazy, crazy weekend. Friday night, I just went on to get some animal fat for some guns, and I was harassed by a level 13 and his level 8 buddy. Now, because there was two of them, morning Campbell, because there was two of them, they were wanting to start some shit. Now, I'm a level 153, or I was level 151 when I was facing them. So I'm armed to fucking buggery. So I was fighting back. I was taking on two guys at once, and obviously trying to take on two guys is sort of quite difficult because you're dealing with one while the other one's flanking, and obviously if they're talking to each other, they're coordinating their attacks. Good evening, Spyro. So I was doing my best to hold them off, and then I killed them. I was getting the advantage because obviously I know the terrain of Valentine, so I was moving into high positions and just shooting them from range. And I rode off. I was like, look, it's I'm just gonna leave them. I can't be dealing with this all the time. So I left them, and they fucking followed me. So I had to fight them off again, and again, until I got so pissed off. I chased them until the game fucking disconnected me and was just like, yeah, sorry, you can't do that anymore. And I was like, fuck you, game. But I got all my challenges Saturday. That was fun. Got them really early with the help of Brinsley. And then Brinsley and we spent a whole day on here yesterday. Like, I came on in the morning to get my challenges. What are we on? 55 days. Woo, 56 today. I just came on to get my challenges yesterday morning. Then Brinsley came on and we started playing with each other. In-game, not in real life. Ha ha ha. And then I went off and came back and he was still on and we were just running for ages. So what do we got? 3 black-tailed rabbits. That's easy as hell to do. 500 distance swam. That's pretty easy to do. Finish showdown. That's pretty easy. Largemouth bass. That's going to be a bit difficult. I'm going to have to look up where I've got to get the bass from. Player kills from cover and showdown. That's pretty easy. We can combo those two together. Kills with a revolver. We could combo 3 together if we get that. Weapon customized. Right, it seems like a pretty easy today. So we're going to head to Valentine to get our weapon customized. I'm going to start up the posse because just in case there's anybody who we played with over the weekend want to obviously come back in. Hopefully Brinsley is in. Campbell, you joining us? Because you were saying to me this morning about jumping on for some Red Dead. Yeah, it's still hot. It's kind of muggy today. It's not really hot today. Um, but you can tell that it's still in the background. I am going to need some animal fat for my pistols. Because I bought explosive rounds for my pistols, but I used them over the last couple of days. So I'm going to change that to the Express and change that to my bar mode because I'm going to kill some ducks as I go. I'll pop that as well to get my Deadeye up. Morning, Brinsley. And I also bought the Carcano sniper rifle last week night as well, just because it's a 6-shot high-powered rifle, so that's gonna be good. Yeah, gotta be on quick, Brins, because you got Spider-Man to see. But there's nothing too major. No posse ones I need help with today, but there's a couple of easy ones you should get. I do need to find out where the largemouth bass is. I'm going to check my book quickly. Let's follow the path quietly. Easy. I hope you all had a weekend though. Couple of weeks and then it's summer holidays over here, so I'm on holiday. Woohoo! Right, let's get the guns customized. Geese. It's foggy. I can't fucking see any birds. Oh, what's that? That duck? Where are they? Ah, there we go. That's 3 done. So that's not too bad. Is it revolver or pistol? I think it's a revolver. Oh, right. Large mouth bass is over by Braithwaite Manor, so we can get that. Morning, Midgley. Morning, Burton. I'm on for these challenges today. I'm gonna check this out now, actually, for just a heads up. This week looks like it might be a really bit of a busy one. So, Thursday and Friday, I may not be able to get on to stream. I want to, but I've got some pressing things to do. I say pressing. Basically, Thursday. Oh, batteries are low. Everyone can see my batteries are low. Thursday, I've got a family thing to do, so I may not be able to get on until late evening, which I'm hoping to do. And then Friday, normally Friday mornings are easy for me, but this Friday is my son's sports day. So obviously Friday morning I've got to go to that. But I should be on Friday evening. But just as a heads up, my wife is away Friday evening, and so I may be going to the pub and getting really drunk. I'm not entirely sure yet. But I will be keeping the streak going. Anyway. I will be keeping that streak going. So we'll just have to see. Obviously, I'll keep you more informed about what's happening. And obviously, you guys will see the notifications come up on your YouTube notifications or whatever if I'm online. Obviously, if I'm not, then I will keep the streak going. And then I will just keep you guys informed about what happened when I come back on. Because, you know, if I don't go to my son's sports day and cheer him on, what kind of parent am I going to be? I actually don't mind it, actually. I've gone to the last 3 sports days he's done, and he never really like super wins. I mean, there's some like really competitive children up there, and obviously with nowadays generation, it's all about the taking part, not about the winning and beating other people to a pulp or whatever. So Dylan always does his best. Because that's what I always say to him. Do your best. and if you can't do that, then at least try, because then nobody can take away the fact that you didn't try. But then you go there, and I'm stood there, and I remember my sports day. Like, I only ever really took part in one or two, and I fucking hated both of them. Absolutely hated both of them. And I always just kind of look at Dylan, and he stood there with his friends, and I'm just like, wow. Luckily, he gets that from his mother, because from me, I'd be in the shade, hiding, moaning like hell that I don't want to be there. And that was the thing when my wife said to me last night, she said, "Oh, are you going Dylan's sports day on Friday?" The first thing I almost said was, "No, because I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2." And I had to stop myself before the sentence actually finished, because I was like, oh, that's just sounding bad in my head before I even get started. But it's all good. These things we do for our families, don't we? I need more dynamite arrows because I popped off a load of them yesterday. So has anybody gone to their children? Has anybody done their children's sports days yet? Did your children have your children done any yet? Did they do well? Have you got any plans to go to them? Because I knew some people, a few friends of mine, they went to one, and the teachers got the parents involved. There was like a dad's race or something like that, and I was just like, no, why would you get the parents involved too? The parents came there to just chillax, to put their feet up and just watch their children do it because they hated it. But no, you gotta kind of get involved. Campbell, your niece is doing netball, is she? And netball. Like, always freaks me out how people play netball. Like, you can't move. As soon as you get that ball, you can't move. You've just got to pass it. But then you watch something like basketball, and basketball, you've got to move like all over the place. No double dribbling either. Right, okay. So I'm maxing out. Obviously, if you're thinking at the moment, Ian, you haven't done anything yet, I'm actually just maxing out my explosive ammo, because it's always best to have these weapons ready. So then when I go into the showdown, it's just like 3 shots with a revolver from cover, bang, 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 and I complete it, and I've got all 3 done in like instantly. I should have done some fire arrows, but it's okay. Alright, so our friend Bluntmaster has joined us, so we're going to go quickly to Valentine and get our weapons customized, so we can get that challenge out of the way and done. I can hear more geese as well. Just getting some more animal fat. I chucked these 2 ducks on here because I didn't want them to despawn while I was trying to get all my weapons maxed out. So I've also only got 10 days of work left. 10 days of work, and then I'm off for the 6 weeks holiday, which I am madly looking forward to. Because when you work in the job that I work in, you're pretty much on call all the time. I mean, obviously, I can't tell you what school I work in, but we work through term time. So people get freaked out. They're like, how do you have 4 weeks and then a week off, and then 5 weeks and then a week off, and then 6 weeks and a week off, and you still moan that you're tired? And it's like, well, for those of you who don't know, like, it's so full on. Like, yeah, you've literally just had, say, 5 weeks off, and then you have a week off, but you do not have time to recharge. In that 1 week, you have to do everything that you didn't get a chance to do before you had that week off. And it's like, I was talking to somebody today. I said, because the person I was talking to today, who I work with, is new to the summer holiday states. And they said to me, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself when I have 6 weeks off. How do you deal with it? I said, well, the first thing you need to do, I said, you need to turn your alarm off and get drunk as fuck. And they were like, what? I said, no, seriously. I said, because we're up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Me and this person, we both work in 2 different departments of the school, but we're up at 5 o'clock every morning, 5 days a week. to get to work for 6. So your body gets used to that pattern. It's like you're in the forces. It's like doing anything. You're doing the same thing over and over and over again. And before you know it, when you get on holiday and you're looking for your lion so you can catch up on your sleep, first day of the holidays, you are awake 5 a.m. and your body is got all that energy. You've been saving that energy like you've done for the last 6 weeks. Why is this any different? So you wake up at 5 a.m. I've done it so many times. I've woken up at 5 a.m. and just had to go downstairs and play computer for like 2 hours until everybody else is awake. And then I'm starting to feel tired, but then my body starts to wake up at certain times of the day. Like, hey, this is where you'd be in work. So why aren't we in work? And it's like, because we're on fucking holiday. So I said to this person, I said, the first thing you want to do is you want to get drunk as hell. I said, and then you'll oversleep the next day. Really? I said, yeah, oversleep the next day and then your body clock is completely messed up for the rest of your holiday. I said, so then you can stay up and go sleep at any time. It's kind of like jet lag. It's kind of, you know, because your body never knows what time it is. I said, but then 2 weeks before you get back to work, I said, you got to start getting yourself back into the routine. And it's like, he looked at me, he's like, what do you mean 2 weeks before I come back? Why would you say 2 weeks before I come? I said, because you're going to need that 2 weeks to reset your body clock, to get yourself back in. I said, because that first day you come back, if you're not reset, you are going to be all over the place and you're going to be tired as hell. I said, so you just yeah, well, trust me, I've done this a lot. I've done it for almost 10 years. I know exactly what I need for my body. I need to customize a gun. I don't need to buy a new gun. I need to customize.
Yeah, never mind.
Word for shit. Okay, let's customize. What can we customize? Did we customize the shotgun? Alright, let's customize the Carcano. Clean it up.
You keep treating that like your own
Styles.
child, all right? Good on
Treat
you.
it like my own child,
Want
eh?
to make this really yours?
Can I give it a
personal
engraving?
engraving.
No, it's not bad. Can I get, what about carvings on the wood? What can we give it? Ooh, a bear, a hawk, a ram. That's an eagle. What's that? That's a hawk? That's an eagle? That's a bald eagle. That's a close-up of an eagle, I
The
believe.
more bounty posters that go up, the
Wolf,
more people flock to my shop.
caribou.
Any reason for that,
I think I'll go for the
Valentine?
bear. Might as well go for the bear. There we go. First challenge done of the day. You can't even see the bear carving because I've got this bloody stock on it. I've got the wrap on it. Oh well. What are you going to do, eh? What are you going to do? There we go, Brinsley. I got my first challenge done. 56 days out of 28. Yeah. Oh, what did you get? Did you get your Springfield? Is that your Springfield, is it?
What if someone pointed that thing?
Right, okay, what else are we going to do while we're here? Black-tailed rabbits and distant swam. Let's go get the swimming one done. I'm going to get the swimming one done. Oh, actually, Brinsley, do you want to do the swimming one or the showdown series before you leave? Because you've got to leave, so I'll do what you tell me to do before you leave, and then I'll carry on with the last of them. For the moment, I'm going to swim down to the... I'm going to get down to the river so I can swim in the river while you decide. England will be overrun by New Zealand and you will perish. Aren't New Zealanders just English people? Or Australian English people? You know, because obviously all the English prisoners got sent to Australia and then the Australians kind of escaped to New Zealand. I mean, that's kind of how I look at it. I'm okay because I'm Scottish. So anybody who is English is obviously the cause of a lot of the problems that they have in the world. Full up! Is it deep enough? Can I swim? Is it deep enough that I can swim? No, it's not. Okay, need to find a deeper part of the river. Might have to head... Oh, where's a... Oh, lagoon. Let's head up to the lagoon. Let's see if the lagoon's deep enough. I mean, it's not like I'm being racist or anything. I'm just, you know... I'm just saying, if you look at a lot of the problems in the world, it's mainly from white people. White English people. White cracker man over there. New Zealand have the native Maori. Yeah, see now that obviously New Zealand have the native, but like when you see like um a white man over there, I'm like, ha, you're not native. You can tell because you're drinking tea, and no native man ever drinks tea, or not that kind of tea. I don't know exactly how it all works. You know, it's just if I'm on it, right, I'm gonna be really honest about it. If I'm really honest, when people talk about patriotism to their countries, morning Aaron, you know, and and you get English people, right? Okay, and people go, I'm proud to be English. I'm like, what makes you proud to be English? What exactly is there that makes you go, yes, I have to tell people I'm proud of this. Oh no, this is a bad idea, Brinsley. Right, I can already tell that this snow is not going to be a good idea. It might not be good. I'm thinking the lagoon might be frozen over because of all this snow. But let's just check. Oh Christ! Ah man, that hurt. That was a complete accident. But I'm back up now. You know, it's like, can you just be proud to be human? You know, can't you just proud to be yourself? Can't you just be proud to be, proud? Not isn't not. Oh, I'm proud to be English over everything else. Because then you have that problem as well, where somebody says, "Well, I'm English," and somebody else goes, "No, you're not. You weren't born here. You didn't grow up here. You didn't do this. You do that." And I was like, "Ah, see, I knew it was icy. I knew it was icy." Is he shooting rabbits? Yeah, we need rabbits as well. Yeah, I'm just like, it's gone right past that. It's gone right past that now. You can't just be proud of a country, I suppose, or you have to be proud of the people that bring it to the country. I said like for me, it's like when people talk about like the medieval crusades, about all the atrocities like those people committed, and I'm like, let's try the pond, let's see how deep the pond is, and I'm just like, that doesn't make me proud. That doesn't make me proud. Um, it isn't really white people's problem. White people aren't ISIS, aren't responsible for genocides in Burma, etc. No, 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 that is true. But the line is kind of, like, I see it as a domino effect. Like so, one type of people hurts another type of people, and so those type of people go back and hurt those type of people, and then they take the land off of those people, and then beat up those people, and cause lots of trouble for different types of people. And so it's like a big knock-on effect. And I don't just mean white people, white people. Like, what color were the Romans? You know, because the Romans didn't exactly do great things. You know, like people who lived in Egypt. Obviously, I know that they were probably a bit of a darker tone as well. But the slavery and the slaves that they had with building the pyramids and stuff, that couldn't have made people happy to do stuff like that. And so it always has a knock-on effect, doesn't it? Where after a while, somebody goes, "No, I don't like them. Why not? No, because it's just, I was listening to a comedian a couple of days ago, actually. You know, the comedian was saying he was a dark-skinned comedian, actually, and he said, "Look, what people don't realize is, oh Jesus, I crashed again. What people don't realize is that, um, like, white people are afraid to be are this was his words, and I'm actually saying this. Slaves didn't build the pyramids. Well, I don't think it was actually happiness. I mean, I know that they didn't have the internet back then to actually do anything else, but I wouldn't have been happy to build it. And I mean, in fairness, like, they were probably made to build a lot of things, like look at the Great Wall of China. I'm sure that wasn't made happily for people. Um, going for a swim, going for a swim. But it's just like, order pizza with no toppings. I do like cheese pizza, but then I'm the kind of guy who likes all toppings. So, I'll stick everything on there. I'll try anything at least once. As long as if I didn't like it, then I'll say, I didn't like that. But I got to try it at least once. Um, but yeah, you got all these, just all these problems that people cause, and it all really comes down to money and power, doesn't it? Money and power. You control people that way by, and you get the power from controlling people, and then you control people even more by the money that you have with them, and then when they don't have any money, you control the aspect of them having to come back and ask you for more. And so it's just this complete knock-on effect because people say, like, I hear it all the time when people say to me, they go, "Oh, if I got rich, I wouldn't do that." And I'm like, "Bullshit." And they're like, "Well, how can you say that?" I'm like, "Bullshit, you would." You know why? Because you would be just like that person. It would just, they're just doing it to protect themselves. They've got families to look after. Like Donald Trump. Like Donald Trump's, like, I do share my pizza, Spyro. I do share. I'm a nice guy like that. Like Donald Trump. Say what you want about the guy. Don't really know him personally, all that kind of stuff. But he's got family to take care of. He's got himself to take care of. And so it's very selfish. You'd think it was very selfish. You'd consider it selfish. Like, all he's thinking about is himself. But isn't that also the art of survival? The strongest will survive, and so the person has to take care of themselves. What? I just got a witness on me from that guy I shot on the path. Shit, I'm gonna have the cops on me in a minute. And it's a knock-on effect. It's always a knock-on effect. Like, the people who put Donald Trump in power are controlling him. And they'll only control the next person who comes along, and so on and so forth, until somebody comes along and goes, "Hey, you know what, human race? You know what? None of that actually matters. Human global civilization." Oh, this is from Chris Clare. "Human global civilization was wiped out 12,000 years ago. Recent archaeological discoveries indicate this. Ancient advanced dynasties like those in China predate Egyptian civilization." Yeah, that's what I always said. Like, because I've always gone with the fact of, while all that other shit was going on, what was actually happening everywhere else? Yeah, I need to just get my swimming one as well. I just need to do a little bit more. What do we need? Do we need skin rabbits? All right. While I get my fishing one, you go off and get us some rabbits. See if we can get 6. Woohoo! And then I'll skin 3 of them. And I'll catch up with you, Brinsley. Just before we do the showdown. You go find some rabbits. Yeah, while the Egyptians were building their pyramids, the Chinese were obviously learning their language, their written language. This is what always makes me laugh, because each country had their own civilization before somebody else came along. But we've lost all records of those things because somebody's come along and gone, let's destroy that. Let's destroy the written word. Because obviously, if people find out this information, all of our control, as I said earlier, all of our control will be lost. So, has Iain been smoking the magic? No, I have not. I've just been awake. So, I'm, as they say, I'm awoken. I'm not really awoken. This is the way my brain works. I think outside the box. Actually, I don't think outside the box. What I do is I look at the box, I look at the box to see if there's anything in the box that I need. If there's not, I put the box to one side and I look at something else, while everybody else is trying to figure out what the whole thing is about the box. I've actually moved along on, and I'm like, well, I'm not bothered about the box anymore. The box can just go do one. Right, okay. What have we got? Rabbits? Right. Rabbits. What we'll do is, well, where are we? We're cattail, so we'll head over to the Heartlands as well. We'll head over to the Heartlands. We're bound to come across some rabbits as we come. Black-tailed rabbits, showdowns, and then it's literally just one fish, and then that's it. Woke Iain. Yeah. Like I said, I've always been thinking outside the box. Like, I'm the kind of guy who will sit down with religious people and have a conversation with them about their religion, but make them question absolutely everything that they were thinking about. Because, well, you know, I don't fully understand how it works. How hot is it there? Not really hot today. It's actually, like I said earlier, I said it's quite muggy, so it's quite overcast at the moment. But it's still kind of warm in the background, so... Have you seen Dogma? Yes, I think that's probably where it first all started off, actually. The first time I ever watched Dogma in the cinema. You know, when you question the... Boom. When you question the platypus, you know? You have to ask yourself what kind of world you live in when you have a platypus. Like, what's the point? Or like Daddy Longlegs. For those of you that don't know, over here in the UK, we have these spiders called Daddy Longlegs. Yes, Spyro, take caps lock off. And basically, you know, they're just little spiders, big, massive, huge legs, little tiny bodies, never harmful. Now, I don't know if this is true. I haven't actually properly looked it up, but Daddy Longleg spiders are supposed to have the strongest poison of any spider in the world. And yet they supposedly don't have any fangs to be able to distribute it. Now what the fuck is that shit? You know? Who the hell gives an animal the most deadliest poison in the world but no way to deliver it? That's like handing somebody a gun and saying you're the best shooter in the world. Yet this gun has no trigger. Is it a myth, is it? See, well, these are the things that you never know about, you know? Like dogs and chocolate. Like, I love dogs, and to think that dogs are poisonous to chocolate. Who designed that shit? Like, I'd love to feed a dog anything I could. Just because. Right. I'm trying to concentrate on rabbits, and I'm talking about... I'm trying to talk it up. Trying to concentrate on rabbits, but I'm talking about dogs and chocolate. So, I'm all over the place. Ducks, don't need any more ducks. I've got enough explosive rounds. Ah, what's that? Is that a rabbit? There it is. There he is, black-tailed. Dogs are poisonous to chocolate. Oh, so if you feed a dog to a chocolate bar, the chocolate bar will die of Yes, daddy longlegs don't have venom glands. Okay, so they don't. See now this is it. People have been going around obviously saying this, and it's like you know, to start that off, somebody must have learned it, and then all of a sudden it's Chinese whispers, isn't it? After a while, people were just telling each other these different tales. Like, but it's not a myth though, is it? The bigger the spider, the less propaganda created by cats. Cats rule, dogs drool. Cats and dogs, meow meow. I love that film actually. I love that. Yeah, it's like the smaller the spider, the more deadlier the poison, right? Is that that's not a myth. That's true, right? Because it's like when people say, "Oh my god, I'm absolutely terrified of that giant spider there." I'm always looking at it like that giant spider can't do anything to you. It's actually probably more scared that you're going to kill it with that pot that you've got behind your head. You know? Rabbits. I've got one rabbit, Brinsley. I nailed one rabbit. I'm sticking to the edge of Valentine's. If a spider is shiny black, leave it alone. See, I'm not scared of spiders. I mean, if I'm completely honest, I'm scared of everything. I just obviously try not to let the fear control me, so I try to approach it. So, for example, like, I wouldn't be scared of a black shiny spider in front of me because I would keep my distance. You know, a rational thought would kick in, and obviously I would don't put myself in harm's way. But I would be scared inside that fucking thing could move 500 miles per hour and leap on my face and bite me before I've even had a chance to think about it. You know, it's like when people say I'm scared of spiders because of the way they look. I'm like, that's discrimination against spiders. Like it's not the spider's fault it was designed like that, you know. Like like going back to the whole God issue as well. Like or religion, you know, somebody somewhere went, let's design this animal. It's gonna have 8 legs. Wow, 8 legs, that's gonna make it move fast. Yeah, it's gonna have some poisonous venom and it can twirl things up in strong silk. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna make it ugly as fuck. Everybody's gonna wanna hate it and kill it. It's like, what? You gonna fucking hate on shit like that? See, people hate snakes. I like snakes. I like snakes. I like spiders. I like scorpions. I like insects. You know, I suppose it's because when I was younger, you weren't like with my mum. Like you weren't allowed to be scared of something. Like my mum was terrified of fucking spiders. I had to deal with them all the time. You know, she's Oh, did you get rabbit? Oh, you got rabbit. Nice. Like she was always scared of spiders, which I had to deal with. Um, and as much as you know, they call them creepy crawlies, which I think is just the issue as well. People call them creepy crawlies, so that immediately sets you off. Like, oh god, I don't like it, but I'm like, it's just an animal. Like, like people were scared of snakes, but a snake isn't going to chase you down the road, is it? You know, the snake isn't going to come out of its way and chase you down the road, brandishing a knife. You know, the snake will actually go and hide somewhere else. It's the same. Like for me, it's like with bears. What's that? Is that a squirrel? That's a squirrel. Fucking squirrel. You know, it's like people say, oh, you know, you gotta be wary of bears. I'm like, not really. I mean, just don't go. Just try not to go anywhere near bear country. That would probably help. All right, okay, I'm heading up to the Heartlands because I've seen one rabbit down here and they ain't fucking nothing else. I head up to the Heartlands and give them a chance to spawn. Ah, backflip Artex. Artex, what the hell? Go home, Artex. You're drunk. Right, okay, 9:41. Keep an eye out for rabbits, and then we've got showdowns to do. What's that, coyote? Oh, that coyote. Wow, we're all the way down here? Oh, okay, so we want to head back up this way then. That was a possum? I love the possums. Just watching the possums just fall over. Crocodiles, yeah. Yes, see, don't get me wrong, guys. I am fully under the impression that everything will kill me. Everything. So, be it a snake, a bear, a car, a book, you know, fucking, like a seagull could attack me. Like, I am completely under the mentality that everything will kill you. So, the tiniest little bit of dirt gets in your hand and makes your hand infected, you get blood poisoning and you die. So fuck the giant spiders and crocodiles and poisonous fucking snakes in the world. I can easily avoid them, but a fucking splinter in my hand, that kills me off. You know? There was a woman who went on holiday for 2 weeks with her husband. I think they went to Egypt or something. And while they were there, she ate something and died like 24 hours later. Like, I've seen Final Destination. I am not making this shit up. This shit will fuck you up. So you always be prepared. Death can come at you at any point. Alright, okay. Heading out to the... What's that? Is that a red fox? Red fox. Alright, red fox. Get out of there. Need rabbits. Red fox, red. Oh, what's that? Oh, black-tailed rabbits. Brinsley, there's a bunch of rabbits down here. Ah, over here, Brinsley. Over here, to the left. There's like, I got like, there's one. Where is he? Ah, there. There's one behind me. I just dropped one behind me. There's two. You got him? Ah, where'd he go? There. Did you get that one? Did you get him? Yes, you got him. Nice. Right, there's one over here. There's two over here that I wanted to get. Right, did I not kill that? Oh, I got my fucking varmint rifle out, haven't I? Ugh. Should try the other one. Why have you never done the Indiana Jones trilogy? Because nobody's put it on our Patreon request yet. You know? I have a cut on my hand. Don't make me paranoid, Ian. I'm not making you paranoid. It's already in your head, mate. Wash that shit constantly. Oh, you already got yours, so I can come and get those ones. Brilliant. Yeah, we've never done the Indiana Jones trilogy because it's just not turned up on the Patreon list. And obviously we've had other films to do. Right, I need one more. Yeah, I need one more rabbit. I did have one. Just a minute ago. Oh, sounds like you killed one. Oh, over there. Ah, sweet. Done it, done it. Brilliant. There we go. Ian, I think you guys should reach out to a YouTuber called Deca Shadow. I think you guys would get along. Yeah, I've seen some of his videos. And he seems like a cool dude. I think he lives in the UK as well, actually. But I mean, it's reaching out to these people and conversing with them so that they understand, obviously, what we're trying to do, what they're trying to do. I know a lot of YouTubers collaborate and stuff like that. But I suppose for me, I would have to meet him outside of what we do to get to know him first, to then talk to him, to be able to get him onto the show, to just do it naturally. Because that's the one thing. Obviously, me and Gary, we do it naturally. You know, and that's because we know each other outside of the videos. I wouldn't want it to come across fake. So if I sat down with Deca Shadow and we started talking, and he turned to me and went, "Hey, you know what? I really like World War Z." Then we'd have a conversation, and then we'd have to obviously see how that conversation works for the rest of the fucking reviews. But you know, he's allowed to like whatever he wants. Feminist frequency. Oh, we have loads of girls on the show. We don't, you know, I love having girls on the show. I've had Linda on the show. I've had Hannah. We've had Hannah, Justine, Amanda. I always love having girls on the show because as much as obviously me and Gary know what we're talking about, having a completely different perspective, a female perspective on that, I think throws the dynamic all over the place and really makes people listen. And I know not a lot of people want to listen to some types of people's opinions, but those people can, you know, if they don't like that, they can go get fucked. Basically, I like to hear all types of opinions. I don't really think that anyone can really be considered wrong unless they're really, 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 really wrong. You know. Like you can be wrong. Like you can be massively wrong. If 300 people tell you you're wrong, you're fucking wrong. So, right, rifle explosives. Okay, that one's topped up. Repeater explosives. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Have I got any more left? Nope. Oh, I should have got some fire arrows. Okay, right. So we need, what do we need, Brinsley? We need to do 1 finish showdown, 3 player kills from cover, and 3 with a revolver. Oh, it's got to be a large showdown series as well, hasn't it? It's got to be a large to finish. Large. The World War Z book is amazing. The movie is different. The movie is a different story. Oh, hell yeah, it's a completely different friggin' story. Like massively is a completely different story. I mean, for the one thing, the zombies in the movie aren't really zombies. They're just infected with a virus. Where in the book they are slow, shambling, flesh-eating dead people who come back to life. You know, it's just a travesty. It is massively a travesty, that film. Oh, Bloodmaster's on the purples. Okay. Right. Like, I'm not really going for a victory, but I am just going for... Let's see. Let's see if I can get the kill. He's around here. He's over here. Oh, he's up there. There he is. Whereas that green guy is... There. Oh! Did I get him? Or both got each other? Fucking hell. He revolvered me and I revolvered him. No, that didn't one count. No, right, okay, so pistol kills aren't going to work for the moment. Revolver kills aren't going to work, sorry. So I'm guessing none of my challenges will work because I came in mid-game. So I need to... I need to get over here. Come on, take it up. Oh, I need to do that, don't I? He's wasting his explosive round on me. Yeah, get back out that window, you little prick. And you're dead. There you go. So greens aren't getting any more points. Because I'm contesting it. I should really just move. Oh, here he comes. Here comes a purple. Purples are fighting. Oh, he's up there. There we go. There we go. Finally, Reds have got C. Yes, we finally took it from the greens. Okay, let's see if I can grab that spot that he was just there. Oh, get in. Oh, he's already up there. Nice. Right, well, I'm gonna go for A then. Take A. Is there a door? Nice. Thank you for having my back. They're taking C again. Territory contested, so you ain't getting no more thingies, green. Where is he? Ah! even see that shot. That came out from nowhere. What is an anagram of my name? Oh, Spyro, don't ask me that. I don't know fucking anagrams. When people go, man, I gotta do an anagram, I'm like, oh, just fucking write it normally for fuck's sake. I'm not spending 3 days trying to change all these letters around so I can make another magical word out of it. No, too much effort. Like, I'm not a big fan of effort, if I've got to be honest. Like, oh shit! And there was me claiming fucking C. Yeah, Marcus, we blew this place up. There's another green. Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah man, I got put down by a purple. Oh, I'm dead. That's alright. I got those two guys. Man, I look over the comment section every now and again. Like I know I know in a couple of the episodes I was like, yeah, I'm gonna say some shit. Well, I was advised obviously to not say certain things, which is obviously my right to. But then I can't stop other people from what they want to write. It does make me laugh. I shot that guy like 4 times in the back. Like, we still got A. That's cool. I like that. Right, I'm going back to C. I'm going to contest C again. Oh, it's getting laggy now. Ah, shit. Under fire. That's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, see, somebody else. It looks like somebody else has figured it out, and then somebody else has told Spyro to grow a penis. So, I mean, somebody talking in my ear. See, if you've got to hide behind your name online, you've really got to question what kind of person you are. You see, like, I know, like, gamer tags and things like that, or what you have, and they say to you to obviously protect your identity online. Who's fucking talking? Sasha. Let's mute your ass. But you know, you've got to be careful, because it's not like you're James Bond or anything. You've got to be, obviously, honest. You've got to be honest. If you're not honest with people, if you're always hiding behind something. Oh, Iain, no. Grow a penis is an anagram of Spyro anew. Oh, right. Oh, right. So his name is Grow a penis. Right. Okay. Says the guy with a fake Iain impersonation name. Right. Fuck you, give me a username. I've told you this once, I'll tell you again. My name has 2 I's in it. I-A-I-N. So this I-A-N that you keep talking about is not me. So you got to be careful, because you're probably going to get him in trouble for something that he's not. It's got nothing to do with me. You just can't spell. Yeah, he's obviously 12. Well, if he is, I want to know why the fuck his ass ain't in fucking school. Fucking 10 o'clock. Get your ass in school and fucking, you know, get your ass in school and get some shit. You shouldn't be sat at home playing Red Dead Redemption or watching Twitch. Nah, the world can do whatever it wants, really. As long as it doesn't hurt people. Okay. Finish the showdown series. 3 kills from cover, 3 kills with a revolver. Should get activated now, because we're actually properly back in the game. Have you ever read any David Gemmell novels? No, but I've heard the name. Maybe he is Scottish. The schools have stopped, and that would if he is Scottish, that's probably explains why he's can be annoying sometimes. But I think he's Australian. I think he was saying earlier about being Australian. Same in Australia. Ah, see, he is an Aussie. He's down there putting shrimp on the barbie. See, and it's nighttime. Does the sun ever set in Australia? I figured it was just always like daylight over there. Like I wouldn't mind walking the outback, like with proper training, with somebody proper who can actually. Um, oh, revolver. Sorry, that's what I need. Right, I'm going to grab this. Get into cover. Get into cover. Get into cover. There you go. That's two. Right, now I'm gonna get into cover. There's some cover somewhere, and cover A. Bridgsy, I don't know if you're on my team. I'm covering A at the moment. Yeah, back to David Gemmell. I've heard that name before, but never read the books. Like I'm still on my 49th. I'm on book 48 of the Horus Heresy series at the moment. So that's where all my time goes into. That's where all my books go. Ah, Bluntmaster, I see you now, yeah. Right, yeah, we're covering A. We're gonna... Everybody who comes here, we're gonna blast them when they get to cover. From cover. That's one. Ah, shit. Ah, bitch! I was trying to get my lock on. I was trying to get the lock on with him. Obviously, he had the range with the rifle. Right. That sounded explosive. Ah, get in the cover. Oh, get the cover. Oh, you bitch. Blocked me as I ran in. Right, okay. Explosive. Purples have got A. Oh shit. Three players killed with a revolver. Nice. Ah. Bitch. Ah! Shitting bitch. God, change it to the explosive every friggin' time. There you go. Come on, Purple, where are you? Oh, you're already in there. Right. Oh, what the fuck? Fucking shoot into the cover, why don't you? Fucking dick. Right, there. Oh, he's already fucking dead. Fucking fuckers. Right, get into cover. Get into cover. Shit. Fucker. Oh, for fuck's sake, did you see that shot? Like 2 fucking shots underneath his elbow. The game's supposed to fucking lock on straight away, and it's fucking blowing him away for his fucking elbow. Fuck you. Ah, fucker. I get my fucking challenge, that's the main thing. I get my fucking challenges. Fucking, what the fuck, game? You didn't count those fucking 2 kills? Fuck you with those fucking high-powered rounds. Cover! Where is he? Thank you, game. Thank you. Gotcha. Fuckers, there's a fucking lot of purples over here. Fucking good, lot of purples. Fucking bitch. Fuck you both. Yeah, fucking unload with your 6 shots. I still killed 3 of your friends. Man, I love it when conversations get onto books. I don't think people talk about much about their books nowadays because everything's fucking electronic. You know? It's all about, you know, just getting the new electronic device and just dealing with that. Where, like, bitch! I love getting a like a proper book. Like I said, my Horus Heresy book series I've been reading for years. And you know, when you have your set of books that you really like, you know, you could just get lost in a world. You know, like back in the day, like people would say about obviously fucking hell, he's up on the roof. About like the Harry Potter series or the Twilight series of books and all that kind of stuff, you know, and how they weren't very good. Yet somebody somewhere enjoyed those books enough that they kind of got lost in the world. Escapism, I suppose. It's just another load of escapism. You know, you look outside and you're like, man, it's fucking bullshit out there. You know, where do I want to be? I want to be in this other world. Escaping to it. My mum used to read. I think I got it from my mum. Like, she was big into Catherine Cookson books. Is the game still going? I thought the game was over. It's like the timer's gone. Like everybody else is still fighting. There we go. My mum used to love Catherine Cookson books, and so she'd go through a massive load of Catherine Cookson books all the time. You know, we were always trying to get the newest bet one. That was always good. Pizza. See, Agatha Christie books. Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. Yeah, I think I got all mine as well. I think I finished the Showdown series one. I'm just about to check that one. I know I got a cover one, and I got the Kills with the Revolver one. And then somebody starts talking. Legend by David Gemmell. See, it sounds... I remember reading Druss the Legend. That was not David Gemmell, was it? No. Oh, some of these batteries are running low there, you can tell. Hey, Paul. Hey, from Michigan. Shop Smart. David Gemmell is Druss the Legend. See, so I've read Druss the Legend. I read that one. Right, I'm going to take us back out to the main menu, and then we'll have a look. R.L. Steiner, yeah, I read through a couple of the Goosebumps books. You know, one of the best writers I ever read, Stan Lee. He was a good writer. Stan Lee and, oh God, who was the guy who did DC? Jack Kirby, that's right. Jack Kirby did Batman. Oh my God, I need another cup of tea in a minute. Gene Roddenberry. He was really good as well. Wrote some good stories for Star Trek. Was reading a great book last month. Somebody ruined the bloody ending. Yeah, that happens. Oh my God, coughing. Right, okay, got one left, and that's the largemouth bass caught. Brinsley, while I get myself a cup of tea, I'm going to set the marker and you're going to take us over there before you go to the cinema. Oh, they told you where Wally was. Yeah, he's on every page. Right, okay, we need to head to over here. Let's try over there. Excuse me, sir. I'm going to need to commandeer your vehicle. Get on, Brins. Brinsley, get on. No. Where's he going? Where's he going? Where are we going to travel in style? See? Joyride kart racing. He's shaking his head like, there we go. Get this guy. There we go. You son of a dick. I've been trying to get Dylan into reading more, actually. I bought him all the Roald Dahl books. I mean, who didn't read Roald Dahl back in the day? And, I mean, you can just tell that the generation is ruined, this generation, because he was just like, I was like, oh, you could read James and the Giant Peach, you know? You like that film? He's like, yes, Dad, I like the film. And I'm like, man, that's harsh. You're supposed to read the book as well. His teacher's been getting him to read the Hobbit, or they've been reading The Hobbit to his class recently, so he's been liking that. And he's been telling, obviously, he's been trying to tell my wife all the new things he's learned from The Hobbit. And if there's anybody who knows more of The Hobbit than any of us in the family, it's my wife. So it's just kind of nice, like, just watching her listen to him talk. So, I love the twits as well. I love the twits, the witches, George's Marvelous Medicine. That was a good one as well. Yeah. Right, Brinsley, follow the marker. I'm just gonna go get myself a cup of tea. Oh, it's crashed. We're crashed. There we go. Yeah, round the. Okay, you might have to reverse. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just head to the mark and that'll be where our fish is. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Like, at what point did you realize that writing, "Don't tell Ian I almost went into the lake," I was not going to find out? How did you almost drive into a lake? It's like blatantly right in front of us. Yeah, I leave it. I leave it for Brinsley. Brinsley's like, Brinsley deals with stuff while I go and make the tea. Oh, it's a lake. I need a lake lure, not a river lure. There we go. Yeah, whenever I need the tea break, it's like, here you go, Brins, you drive us to here, and I'll be back in a minute. And then he crashes, and it's just what's really funny is that I always try my best to make the videos as entertaining as I can without obviously causing any mistakes. And then I let Brinsley in charge, and I realised that nothing I can do can be as bad. Right, Brinsley, got to keep an eye on the time. Like I said, are you coming off at 11, or you've got to be? Oh, is the film starting at 11, or? Because he's off to see Spider-Man today. I already saw that at the cinema. Uh, I enjoyed it. I it was nice going back in for another Marvel movie. It's been a while, obviously, since Endgame. Um, but it was like I was saying to the wife this morning, like I rock bass, largemouth. Yeah, let's try largemouth. Let's try that. I There were far too many Sony jokes in it. You know, there was like you can tell Marvel, like when Marvel make their films, it's Marvel based, but because this is also Sony are sticking their little bits in. Like I can't tell you the bits because obviously there are some spoilers, but there were just some bits where I was like, that's a Sony joke, is it? That's not a Marvel thing. Marvel wouldn't have had that in the film. But it's Sony going, hello, aren't we great? It's like, no, you're not. What's that? That's a rock bass. Right, so it's something larger than a rock bass. Oh, it was a largemouth bass, so let's try lake fish, large lake lure. I kind of just wish Sony would just give up the ghost and be like, look, yeah, okay, we give up. We're not very good at this. We can't make superhero movies. Not as good as Marvel, so we're gonna just leave it. Um, but they're not. They're making enough money to keep the contract so that they don't have to hand it back to Marvel, which I think is fucking stupid. That giant Amy Pascal Productions, all of the credits was annoying. Yeah, it's like Marvel had a few little nods in there, but then there were some fucking Sony-esque jokes. I was like, oh man. It's like I won't even go and see Venom yet. I'm not seeing Venom yet. Steelhead trout? Is that a steelhead trout? Or is that a largemouth bass? Largemouth bass. Yes, I got one. Nice. So we're looking for things like that. Yeah, I won't watch Venom yet. Simply because it looks shit. But I will watch it at some point, and I'm like, how are you ever going to connect this to the Spider-Man movies? I don't know. Come on, fishy. Come on, fishy. Come on, you got it? You want that worm? You know you want it. Come on. Come on. There we go. Hey, Reckless Eden, what up? It's going all good, guys. I did have a look at your YouTube channel last week. Man, what the fuck were you guys doing? Running around a running course, eating bananas and drinking Sprite. I mean, shit, you guys are lucky you didn't explode or something. But yeah, that looked fun. And, we were talking about collaborations earlier. If I could get a chance to get on Reckless Eating and eat some crazy food and do some crazy shit while watching... Ah, can you imagine eating food while watching like a really gory film? Mix the two of it together. You know, like here we're gonna review this film and this food at the same time. That would be a that would be a lot of eating. Talking about food, I'm just trying to get bass at the moment. Venom was pretty good, I thought. But was it, Brins? I mean, like Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock. You know, the symbiote, not exactly the origin story that they had going for it. Yeah, I know that they set it up for a sequel, which I'm like, but you cannot have a Venom fucking film, a Serbian film with goulash. Yeah, that would be difficult to sit through. Maybe what was that Japanese one that we watched? Tokyo Gore Police. Maybe in Tokyo Gore Police with spaghetti bolognese. Amy Pascal was branded a racist when her emails were shown from 2014 Sony email hack. Ah, right, yeah. See, I'm really hoping that doesn't happen to me one day because I'm really hoping that somebody doesn't look at like my drawings from when I was like in preschool and go, oh, "Look, he used a black crayon to color in that person's face." It's like, no, no, okay. Like whenever we go back and we look at things that happened in the past, when it's people you can't hurt, they go, "Oh, it was a different time. You had to be there." Yeah, when it's somebody that they really want to fuck up, it's like, no, there's no excuse for it. This person has to pay the price for having these horrible thoughts. It's like, oh, yeah. I mean, I suppose it couldn't be any worse than Spider-Man 3. But two things that Spider-Man 3 had over Venom, the movie. One, it had Sam Raimi, and two, it had Bruce Campbell. So, boom, shakalaka. Guess who just got free steelhead trouts? I just want a decent Green Lantern movie. I had a decent Green Lantern movie. It had that guy from Deadpool in it. That was a good one. I like that. I like that. Lungful Drummer. I nearly sent a question into the podcast about what food would go with your favorite films. Food I would just eat. I mean, I'm a big macaroni and cheese fan. Like I will eat macaroni and cheese. Like like I've had it for tea in the evening, and then the next morning I've woken up and had the remnants while while just watching cartoons. I'm just gonna stand here and have a cigarette, chilling because I got my three. Just waiting for Brinsley to get his. I'm not gonna try and put you off, Brinsley. I'm not putting you off, am I? No, you just yeah. It's cool. I like relaxing. Yes, macaroni and cheese is fucking nice. My wife. Oh no, Brins, you need. Wait, what did I just have? I just had my large lake lure and my worm bait. That's what I had on. That's what got me the steelhead trout. So try some worm bait in a large lure, and we are too far away from the fishing shop to go and get more. But you should already have it. But my wife makes like her own cheese sauce with it, and so she'll cook up bacon, chorizo. She chops that all up. She sticks that in with the pasta, pours the cheese sauce on top, mixes all that together, and then on top of that, she'll buy pulled pork and beef brisket to go alongside. And I shit you not, like I'll eat that motherfucker like it's my last meal, and then I'll eat that, and then the next morning I'll eat the rest because the wife doesn't eat like me eating too much before, because obviously I'll die. Um, so she's always just like, no, no, save some, and I'm like, oh, okay, fine. Right, I need some more explosive rounds. Look at that view. That's a beautiful view. Yeah, I am pretty lucky. She's a good cook. My wife's a good cook. She loves cooking in the kitchen. Like when she's in the kitchen, I have to get out. I have to get out of there. Um, especially like on Christmas, like Christmas Day. She's in that kitchen for like 5 hours, just properly cooking. Right, yeah, Reckless. If you ever decide to come over, I'll get my wife to cook the macaroni and cheese, and then we'll just do a special episode where we just keep eating it. The episode is just us eating it until we can't eat anymore, and you just have to see how many plates we can finish. Like we'll get Patreons to obviously send us money to buy more ingredients, so the wife can keep just making more, so we can just keep eating it, and then like. YouTube entertainers, off the shelf reviews, and reckless eating died today from eating 700 kilograms of macaroni and cheese and pulled pork. The wife of one of the men said, I tried to stop him, but he just would not. Can Linda bake a good chocolate cake? Linda cooks an amazing chocolate cake. One birthday, a couple of years ago, it was my birthday. And, not just 1 year ago, every year I have a birthday, but like I'm big into regular show. I love regular show, and at this time, regular show had done this episode in which these magical babies wanted to eat this chocolate cake. Yeah, Brinsley died from a cut on his hand, and so the wife said to me, she said, what do you want for your birthday? What birthday cake do you want for your birthday? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Just make me a chocolate cake. She's like, just a chocolate cake? I was like, yeah, just chocolate cake. Because Gary and a few of the guys were going through their, what was it? It's not veganism, it's the other one, isn't it? Where you don't eat fiber. Or you don't have certain ingredients that is in cake. Gluten, that's it, gluten. And so I was worried about Linda making this giant cake. So that's why I wasn't wanting her to do it. But anyway, I went over to Gary's house and I had all my friends coming over and we were having just a get together, a game night, just because it was my birthday. And Linda just turned up. She just walked in and I'm like, hi, honey. What are you doing here? And she's like, I bought you this. And she just brought me in this chocolate cake. And everybody's face, there's like 8 of us there. Everybody's face is like, oh my God, she brought him cake. And I'm like, I love this woman. I love this woman. She's brought me cake.
Whoops, my fault.
Boom. Bluntmaster, we're all done on the challenges, aren't we? We did all the challenges. Who's that down there? Let's go down and see Black Bell. Let's go down and meet Black Bell. We'll get a mission done before you leave. So. Yeah, and so we all ate this chocolate cake. We just fucking demolished it. Like she made a Minecraft cake once for Dylan. She made me she made this whole carrot cake once because she was testing a carrot cake recipe for somebody else's birthday, and so she had to make this whole carrot cake. And she says to me, she goes, honey, that cake needs to be eaten in like 4 days because the cream that I've used in the middle will go off. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I'm thinking like the whole family are going to help me eat this cake over 4 days. Nobody. I ate this carrot cake for 4 days. Oh, a stranger.
Damn a lot of them.
Oh, what's she want?
Oh, hey, over here.
Hey, Moses.
Listen, I don't got much time.
Oh, I best get up.
You know the Braithwaites? Yeah, their dogs.
Oh, wow, this is a new lady. I've never met this one.
Listen, please.
All right, lady.
Get out of here.
I'll get you out of here.
Come on. You gonna side with them rich sow lovers?
Oh, come on then. Get on then.
Oh.
Yeah, so for like 4 days, I just ate.
Damn embarrassing.
Ah,
Trusting some
Brinsley, you got her?
Fell for the show. You're soft as gravy.
We're going to have visitors in a couple of minutes. Here they come. Yeah, what the hell? I mean, like I've met female robbers before, but that one I really believed that she was in trouble. I really did. When she pulled that gun, I was like, I'm gonna have to blow her away now. And I did. You got him, Bloodmaster? You got him. Like, I still feel worse over Peggy than I felt about that one. You know, Peggy the dog. You know, Peggy the dog took it harsh. That woman, she was just a... Fuck you. We were just going to go see Black Belle as well. Wow. See, you gotta love it that this game doesn't discriminate, does it? This game will make men and women the bad people. So, yes, Midsummer tonight. Oh, I can't wait for people to talk about it tomorrow. Obviously, you know, spoilers aside, try not to spoil too much of it. If we do talk about it tomorrow, I've already wikied it, so I do know. I thought I was Gary's Tyler Durden. I mean, I know I exist. I'm not entirely sure about Gary yet. Like he does moan when I do pinch him. But yeah, I already know about Midsummer, so I hope you all really, really enjoy it. Those of you who are going to see it. If you are, try not to spoil it tomorrow. Just try to obviously tell me what you think, what you liked, and is it, you know, is the director, like, I firmly believe that this Ari Aster, I firmly believe, because I've looked at some of his other work as well, he is just wanting to freak people out. He doesn't want to terrify you, but he does want to unsettle you. Like, he wrote a short story. I couldn't believe this. He wrote a short story and turned it into a little film about a boy who was molesting his own dad. Yeah, just let that settle in. You're like, what? And seriously, it was a story that he wrote about a boy who was molesting his dad, and his dad was actually obviously the one trying to get out.
It's
You
everything
know?
you need to know.
It's crazy.
There in plain English. Get it done for me, you'll be on my good side. No one lasts very long on my
bad side.
Get it straight if you can handle
Yeah,
it.
we got it.
Have yourself a read of that, and you follow them instructions precisely. It's all
Hereditary,
black and
yeah. I haven't watched it, but like I said, I wikied it, and when I wikied it, I was like, wow, that just sounds freaking awesome. And what got me as well, what really made me laugh was that nobody was talking about it, you know? Normally when a new horror movie comes out, everybody's like, oh my god, that was amazing, that was groundbreaking, and everybody jumps to see it, but nobody did. Nobody was talking about it. Or if they were trying not to spoil it for other people. But yeah, Toni Collette, amazing actress. I'll have to get some more animal fat for my guns. Like, it's a daily thing to get your animal fat kept up on your guns. The amount you fire off those rounds is just crazy. Oh, there's the train. Cut across the tracks. Head down through the path. Where is it? It's right in front of us? Just right in front of us, isn't it? Along here. See the mist in the background over the hills? Over the hills and far away. Teletubbies are here to stay. Oh, talking about Teletubbies, I finished Happy Season 2 last night. Man, I really hope they bring back a Season 3. Oh, what they should also do is, as well, is they should collaborate Oh, catch you later, Brinsley. Enjoy the film. You just drop out. I'll see you later. Um, yeah, I really hope that they do like an Ash versus Evil Dead cross with Happy. Oh, wrong guy. Right, okay. I believe I killed everybody. Your next was fantastic. Your next. Oh, that's the kill one, isn't it? That's the family being tormented in their house, I believe. I wikied that one as well. Oh, go! Oh, shit. Oh, is that? Oh, it's Bluntmaster still. He's still there. I thought you were coming off. Alright, get this wagon back to the old mill. I should have carried on going that way. Why did I turn around? The marker's back there. Fucking road's telling me to go this way. Yeah, no, I took Dylan to see Spider-Man Far From Home at the weekend. He absolutely loved it. He wants to be Spider-Man now. I'm going to look into maybe taking him to some gym classes so he can learn how to front flip. Because that was the one thing he wanted to do, is he wanted to do all the front flips. It Follows. It Follows is the sex horror one, isn't it? I wikied it. Where obviously the girl's being hunted by like a malevolent spirit or something. It looked interesting. I've heard it's supposed to be good. I mean, Annabelle fucking Homecoming. I started the trailer for that today. It was like, a new Annabelle movie is coming. I was like, oh man, again. Like, just burn the doll. Just burn it. Like, nobody's scared of it. Oh, don't know. Yeah, shot that deer. Just getting the extra experience, fuck it. Ah, the spirit. Yeah, it was a spirit chasing them, like, yeah, sexually transmitted disease. Drag Me to Hell. Now, Drag Me to Hell was a good film. I didn't think I was going to really enjoy that, but I like that film. That film was a good film. The Guest as well. Is that the one where the guy moves into the house saying that he's like a friend of their son's, and it turns out he's not? He's just a fucking weirdo. Horror movies where nothing happens piss me off. Yeah, Paranormal Activity. Paranormal Activity. Hey, actually, isn't Annabelle Glen or Glenda? Because that's how ugly that doll is. It kind of reminds me of Glen or Glenda. Yeah, stupid killer dolls. So yeah, the Paranormal Activity movies. Those fucking piss me off. Oh my god, there's an evil spirit in our house that we've recorded and it's doing some really, really nasty shit. Hey, you know what we should do? We should stay here one more night, just in case. Now, I know it's a movie. I know it's a movie and they're supposed to drag it out. It just seemed such stupid. You know, when we talk about stupidity from characters and when it's blatant in your face. You know? It's what John Carpenter was always trying to warn us about with these things, is stupid characters. Right, okay, so I've just done that mission. What time are we on? Oh, we're on 10:38, and all of our things are already done. Let's go up and get some animal fat, because I need some animal fat, you know. I know I need to make these things exciting and stuff, but fucking hell, I need to get the ammo to make the shit exciting. Or I'm just going to get my head blown off. Session 9 is pretty scary. Oh, man, you know what? We should have known from the offset it was going to be a shitty film. But Mila Jokovic in, was it, The Fourth Kind, is it? Is it The Fourth Kind? Where, like, this town in Canada or North America was being plagued by people being abducted, and this woman was trying to investigate it all, and then her family got abducted, and people didn't believe her, and then whenever they were doing recordings, their mouths would stretch, and they're like, ah! And I was just like, fuck this movie, because right at the end of the movie, they were like, and her children and family are still missing, and people are still wondering exactly if it was all true or not, and I'm like, well, obviously it fucking wasn't, because we'd have full-on evidence that this alien fucking entity came along and messed all this shit up. But it's like when people talk about ghosts. Yeah, but made it like it was based on a true story. Yeah, yeah. Did you ever see? It was like from the early '90s, like McPherson tapes or something. And it was about a family who were kind of under siege from these aliens. And the whole family got abducted. But the son was recording the family with like home footage. I remember catching it like late at night and flicking over on the TV and finding it on and being like, what the hell is that? And it really freaked the fuck out of me because it was late at night. I wasn't entirely sure if it was real or not. And you know, and I was just questioning the whole time I was watching, knowing I should have taken off. The Tekken movie is gold. What kind of retarded statement is that? I mean, like literally, if like the Tekken movie and gold does not go in a sentence ever. You know, just don't. Like I know you just did it to get a rise, but like you just pointed out how stupid you can be when you actually put that into a sentence. Fire in the Sky. Now, that's a good abduction flick. Barring the fact that, like, you know, I know that that's based on a true story as well, but like he really just got lost in the woods, though, didn't he? He really just got lost in the woods, and that's how that all came about. It's like, oh well, let's tell people he was abducted so we don't get in trouble from his wife. Morning, Mr. Magpie, how's the family? I'm just saying morning to a magpie that's just landed outside my window because one magpie always freaks me out. Have you seen Inside number 9? No. I haven't seen the other 8 movies either. No, I'm joking. What's Inside number 9 about? No, don't look that. I just ate the mushrooms. Alright, pick the mushrooms instead. It's not in the way. Like I fully believe in all that kind of stuff. I've got a massive open mind to UFOs and paranormal activity and all the weirdness in the world. Like on one hand, for me, you know, it's all kept quiet to stop the population from going crazy, because obviously if we learn about all these things that were going on in the dark, we would freak the fuck out. So on one hand, I kind of believe that. On the other hand, I believe it's just humans fucking needing something to explain to them why certain things happen. You know, it's like when you see those orbs in pictures and people go, oh my god, you can tell there's a massive, huge spiritual presence. How? Well, the temperature dropped like 2 degrees, so it went from like 37 down to 35. That's a massive sign that there's a spirit nearby. And look at all these orbs. All these orbs tell us that each one of these orbs is a spirit. I'm like, really? Really? No, 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 no. Like I need some proper hard fucking evidence. I mean, like Ghostbuster level shit. You know, I need it in my face, screaming at me, and scaring the other 20 odd people that can see it as well, so that we can all go, yeah, 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 yeah. That was fucking scary. That was fucking scary. You know, but you never see it. It never happens. So you just know Iain has wikied his own death. I can't die actually. See, I made a rule years ago, and I think I made a mistake, and I'm stuck with it now. Is I made a rule years ago that I would not die until I owned every episode of South Park on DVD. And I was doing that. I was buying every DVD of South Park, when obviously before streaming services and all that shit came out. Anyway, they did the Mohammed episode, the dual Mohammed episode, the one in which they got lots of hatred and death threats. And so the two episodes with the Mohammed episodes, they were shown, but then they were immediately pulled from TV. So if you got to watch them, you were really, really lucky. If you didn't, then that's it. You're never ever going to see them, unless obviously you can get somebody who's got a copy of them. Anyway, these two episodes were never released on DVD. No, they were never released on the South Park DVDs. So obviously I've made this deal that I can't die until I own every single episode of South Park on DVD. And now I own every DVD of South Park, but not every episode. So technically I can. It's a predicament. I've also, if I do actually die, I've also worked out a loophole that I can get everybody into heaven, including myself, by willingly sacrificing myself. Get this, right? So in religious terms, the law says that if you self-sacrifice, you get to go into heaven. Like immediately. Like you could be the sickest, most disgusting person in the whole world, right? But as soon as you make that one call of sacrifice, it's not my ruling, it's somebody else's ruling. When you make that self-sacrificing, you immediately get yourself into heaven. Yeah? Now, if I'm there at the pearly gates and everybody's lining up, about to get judged by Michael or Peter, whoever it is, doing the judging, and they're doing the weights, I'm just going to pull myself out of the line and be like, no need to do any of this, no need to do any of this. I willingly sacrifice my spot in heaven so that everybody else can get into heaven without being judged. Now I'm sacrificing my spot, and I am going to give up my spot in heaven, because I know I'm going to heaven, the rest of you are fucked. I'm going to heaven. But because I've willingly given up my spot, this will get the attention of the devil, who want my good soul, and he'll come up and go, right, now you're coming to hell. And I'll go, yes, I will go to hell with the devil, willingly, self-sacrificingly, so that everybody else can get into heaven. And as soon as that happens, I'll immediately get back into heaven as well. Because I won't go to hell, because I've already sacrificed my spot, self-sacrifice, so I've gotten into heaven before everybody else has. There's my loophole there. But at the same time, I know what the devil will just do. The devil will just do that thing like he did in Constantine with Keanu Reeves, where he'll just make me alive again and send me back to Earth, which will be a pain in the ass. But it's okay, because, I get to live again. I get to live forever, which is kind of what I've always known I was going to do. You can't kill this. You can't kill this. Like, if God and I ever get into a conversation, that is going to be a frigging conversation. Like, how can you honestly justify half the shit that goes on in the world and just fucking let it go? But then again, like I said, it's not. Like I said about an hour ago, it's not God, it's man. Man did half that fucking shit. So, yeah. Right, let's get some rifle. Well, let's get some revolver. Let's get some revolver ones. I hope Kevin Spacey doesn't use that loophole, because heaven would be one messed up place. No. You see, you can't use the loophole if you're already a bad person. You can't just do it. You have to be a good person first to be able to get out of it. Like if you're a bad person, there's no way you're going there. You know, you're still going to be judged. You know what, guys? You know what? Because I'm feeling in a good mood. How about we have a game of poker? Yeah. Let's have a game. Let's have a game of poker. Let's see if we can make some money. Now, I know I really shouldn't probably be streaming this because obviously anybody can come in and then they can obviously see what cards I can. They can help bluff me. But I don't mind. Brinsley's off going to go Spider-Man. I've done all my challenges. You know, I've got some explosive rounds. I don't really need to do anything. And it's only 10 to 10, so I'm kind of taking it a little bit easy. So, I'm not the biggest poker man, but I have made some good plays recently. You know, I love making money. Like for me, I've got no problem with this because it's like it's $25, so I can afford to lose $25. You know, $25 is nothing. It's when other people are losing it, you know, because you know that there's a lot of poker players out there who think they're the best poker player ever. And I'm like, no, you can't be. Latex, that's Kramer's latex thief. What have I missed there? Something about poker, Kramerica Industries. Kevin was the assassin in that movie? Wow, is it just me? There's like nobody else. Really? Oh wait, oh here's some. Oh, we got 3 other players. Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to my table. He looks happy. I like the fact that the game actually doesn't let you see who the other players are. You know, because then you can't. I suppose you can't find them online and give them shit for cheating or whatever. So, I've learned a lot of poker from this. Hey, Davey. Hello, Davey. Was that wrong? Should I have not slept with the staff? Right, what we got? Right, we got an 8 and a 3. So, I always go with $1. I always go with $1. Simply because, oh, look at that. He's folded already. Like, everyone does 20 cents. And it's like, no, 20 cents is like, is no good. 20 cents is shit. Oh, look at that. I've got a pair of 8s already. Nice. So, and I never overbet. Because you want to keep them in. You want to at least keep them in. Like he may have 3 eights. He may have 3 eights for all I know. No, you don't go all in. See, I don't play poker that much, but you got to bluff. So he's folded. Look at that. He folded. 3 folded. I won $2.20 on a pair of 8s. You know, boom. That's how I play. I always just put $1 in, and I'm just like, let's just see how it goes. Not only does it keep the pot up, but it keeps everybody in the game because you want the money to keep coming in. Once they start losing too much money, they'll be gone. I don't mind losing $25. Like I said, $20 is fucking easy to make. I can make that in like 3 showdown games and a couple of missions. What we got? 5 and a 2. That doesn't seem like much, you know. Can you put a 900 bet on? No. Most you can go up to. You can't do any more than $5, I think, in a single round. So everybody's done 20 cents. I've just raised it $1, so we're making the pot go a bit more. Get those community cards come out. Oh, pair of 8s. I have a pair of 5s. I got 2 8s and 2 5s. So he's put 50 cents in. It's like, now let's put $1 in. Let's raise it up $1. Yeah, nice. I want them to bring in the dominoes. I want dominoes to come in. I'm not entirely sure what that language is, but whoever it is who's written that thingy in, I'm just gonna say hello, because I always like new people. You have a full house 8 over 5s. Let's make it $1.20, shall we? Bare knuckle boxing. I would love to set up like a PvP spot in the game, like in. Oh, have I got a pair of threes as well? No, no, no. Full house 8/5s. Like in Dark Souls. In Dark Souls, you had little spots that you went to just fight other players. So muck. What's a muck? Full house 8/5s. Oh, he had nines, did he? Oh, he won it. He got the 1280. Nice. He got it 8/9s. I don't mind. It's like $13. Yeah, and puts him up. Puts him up a little bit. Yeah, I'd like to be able to set up like a place on in the online community to say, look, this is where you go for proper shootouts. This is where we go for knife fights and boxing, just to keep the community going. Um, that would be cool. He has another deck in his budgie smugglers. Yeah, I wonder what I wonder what muck means. All right, I got a 10 and a 3. Yeah, nothing again. It's absolutely nothing. But you never know. You never want to just fold. What was it? 20 cents, 20 cents? No. Let's raise a dollar. Let's get the dollar in. Let's make the pot a little bit interesting. Yeah, so here we go. We're already up to $5. Oh, ace, eight, king. Oh, I haven't got nothing. I've got ace high at the moment. But always make it interesting. We don't know if that baby was eaten or not. I mean, we've all seen the film. Meryl Streep played a great part, but you know, it's like that. Oh, pair of kings. Somebody's got a pair of kings. I haven't got anything in this round. I'm gonna keep it going for this one. I'm gonna put another dollar in, and then if nothing comes out in the next one, I'm gonna fold on the next one. Yeah, I wish the gambler was. I wish the pianist was playing. He's not in today. He's not doing anything. He's sat over there. He's not doing anything. Oh, we got a fifth player. I love it when the table gets busy. Love it when the table gets busy. I've got. You have a pair of kings. That's the highest thing I've got at the moment. Oh, he's folded. No, oh no, he hasn't. He's just getting the last card out. Pair of fives. No, I haven't. I have got nothing. I'm gonna fold that one. I got nothing with this one, but I got the pot up to 11. So he's checked. See, don't check. Just at least put the money in. Oh, he's checked as well. I knew I should have put the money in. Knew I should have put that. Two pairs of aces and a pair of kings. See, he had it. He had it. Who told you use the bomb? She the bomb. So who's winning at the moment? So you got the guy to my right who's got $30, and then you got the guy with the cowboy hat. He's 17. No, no, no. Oh no. The guy to my right, he's on 31. The guy to my left's on 30. And I've got the cards. Ante up, people. Ante up. Well, hey. Let's just hope I get something good out of it, shall I? So, put a dollar in already. Always put a dollar in. Even when I've got like a really good hand, you can never rely on it. People are like, you could be sat there on a pair of jacks. Like I could have two jacks and I would still only bet a dollar. Because a pair of jacks. What is it? Where's the hand? Like a pair of jacks can be beaten by a straight flush. But you don't know until you actually get to that stage of the game. Look at that! I mean, fucking hell! Did you shuffle those cards? Oh, I shuffled the cards, didn't I? Yeah, okay then. Who's got it? Oh, the pot's at 420. Gotta love a bit of 420. The lady looks rather fetching, does she, Campbell? Yeah, but she may not be a lady. That may be just a guy in a dress. Oh, $2. Okay, okay, I'll call you. Let's put the $2 in. Oh, yeah. Everyone's put the $2 in. We're at 12.20. Jesus, wet pair of eights. I mean, I've got the king. If nobody else has got anything else, everybody else is checked. Is she gonna check? I'm hoping she. Oh, she's folded, isn't she? So it's down to him. What's he put? Oh, he just put in a max bet, did he? Yeah, I'll put in a max bet too. I bet you he's got a pair of eights. Seed Hill, if the guy in the dungarees is you and you're cheating with my cards, that is really, really sucky. Waiting to reveal. He's got a pair of eights with an ace high. Pair of eights, 9, 10. I got a pair of eights with a king high, but the ace is winning it at the moment. Ah, a pair of fives. He fucking took it on a pair of fives. What a dick. But hey, that's what happens in poker. You know, you play $25 is $25 is how you lose it. Hey, Colin McGarry, anyone here seen the new Child's Play? We've been talking about it all last week, actually. I spoke to Gary about it on Thursday, and then spoke to him again about it at the weekend, and yeah, he was not fucking happy. I think it may have actually even turned him off of going to see fucking Star Wars just because it's, fucking Mark Hamill still might be in it. I quote, this is actually a quote from Gary. Like I said, you can ask him what he thinks of the film when you next see him. But this is a quote from Gary for the film, right? Mark Hamill does a great Brad Dourif impression. And I was like, ooh, shit, That's bad. If Mark Hamill's just doing his own version of the Brad Dourif character, it's not very good. Alright, well, what have I got? I've got nothing. I've still got nothing. I've got ace high at the moment. I need an 8 to pop out or something. Put another dollar in. Let's keep the pot going. You people are so cheap with your goddamn money. You're so cheap. I played one game once where everybody started to get in with me with the dollar, and we were having like $15, $20 rounds each time, and the money just kept fluctuating up and left. The chunky was an impression. Chucky was an impression. Oh man. Oh, he checked. I'm gonna put another dollar in. Oh wait. What's the community cards? I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm gonna put another dollar in. Fuck it. Make it impressive. See if you all fold out. Are you all gonna fold out? No, he called it. I bet he's got a pair of fours. He's got a pair. Everybody's in. Oh, 16. Ace high. I got shit. I got nothing. I'm not even worried about it. Pair of queens. What's that? Pair of sixes. You lost that. Ace high. Pair of queens takes it. Yes. Oh, and he's taking his money and he's gone. I say, as long as I last more than somebody else in a room, I'm fine. But I'm down to $9.40. Shit, I haven't won a single hand. No, I won the first hand, didn't I? That was it. What's the lady hiding up her garter about? Your next meal, Campbell. Why don't you stick your face up there and tell us what's in there? Right, okay, what have we got? Ah, man, shit. Ah, well, guess what I'm doing after this game, guys? I'm gonna go make $25 back. Cause I'm just blowing money. This is why I don't play poker in real life. Because when you play it in real life, you lose real fucking money. And I don't like losing real money. So, come on then. Make your bet then. Alright, okay, so 50. Alright, I can't, so I can't. Okay, I'll raise it. 180. There you go. Oh, she folded. She folded. Oh, it's just the three of us, is it? Because the other two aren't in. Alright, okay. I have got nothing again. Yep, I got nothing. 6. Fucking hell, what a shit. He's put $3 in. You ain't betting me out. You ain't punking me out. I'll lose my money before I get punked out of my fucking hand, bitch. What have you got? Pair of kings. Ace high. I've got nothing at the moment. Yeah, is that Sami Zayn who just sat down? Oh, he won with a king high straight. Eh, it happens. It happens. Like I said, $25 is $25 is pretty easy to come by in this game. Sami Zayn. They have really dropped the Sami Zayn character in WWE at the moment. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with him. It's either him not working the story, the stuff that they're giving him properly, or they just don't really want to use him that well. Like, I think the best thing he ever did was the feud he had with Kevin Owens. And that was it. That was really it. Like, even the one where he had against Braun Strowman, he just got killed all the time. Man, my hand is shit. 10 and a 3. Oh, she folded again. Well, at least I'm still not in. They don't care about him. No, they don't care about Sami Zayn. Which is a real shame, really, because, like, you could make it, like he would have been a good guy in, like, 205, but I think he's just over the weight limit of that. Like, his El Generico character would have been brilliant. But they were like, nah, let's not go with that. I mean, they barely just saved it with Becky Lynch, didn't they? They barely just made it. Ace high, got nothing. Not even got the same fucking hands. But then again, with these companies, you've got to find your own feet in the company, haven't you? You know, if the company doesn't have something for you, go out and do something else. You know, they didn't have it going well with Dean Ambrose, so Dean Ambrose left and went to AEW. I didn't. I read the results for Fyter Fest. I didn't actually watch it. There were a few things in it. I was like, "What are you doing?" But then again, you know, they've got to try and make their name for themselves. I mean, TNA have just had their Slammiversary. I remember when Slammiversary was like a big event for them, and now they barely get any advertisement on Facebook. You know, let alone in the real fucking world. Um, wow, I've just realised I got 20 cents to my name. I am gonna be all out. Come on, let's win this one round. No, no, we I'm all in on 20 cents. I got nothing. I got nothing with these cans. That's it. I'm all out. Just blown $25 in what? 10 minutes? $25. All out. At least I wasn't the first off the table. The guy with the other hat was. Warding the side pot. What's he got? Pair of aces. Pair of nines. Pair of aces. Oh, I didn't even. Why didn't? Oh, I didn't even muck in. Why didn't I reveal? Like, because my. Do I buy in for another 25? No, 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 no. Know when to quit. That is your choice. That is your choice. You gotta know when to quit. You know when you lost. I took $25 in. I blew it all, and then I came back out again. Yeah, Fighter Fest. Yeah, the AEW stuff is been good. It's like I've been saying to a guy I know though. I'm kind of worried that I'm kind of worried about some of the wrestlers overdoing it, shall we say? Uh, Doing too much in the pay-per-views that they ultimately end up injuring themselves um, and not being able to properly compete anymore. Like, I've only really heard of this Kenny Omega over the last year or two, I suppose. You know, I knew he was. I'd heard of him before, but I'd never actually watched any of his matches because there are so many up and coming indie wrestling stars. But now all of a sudden he's doing New Japan. He's been doing stuff with Jericho. He's onto AEW, and it's like, what would be really really bad is if he hurts himself. If he hurts himself and is unable to compete anymore. Which will be a shame because he's just started making his name up. Campbell, if you had to choose your wedding again, Ian, would it still be Battlestar Galactica, or Red Dead themed? Well, to tell you the truth, I mean, my first marriage. Jesus Christ, Ian, it's not like you've been married 12 times. My marriage to Linda was I'm gonna take the Carcano. Wasn't actually Battlestar themed. It's just Gary and I both agreed that we didn't want to be wearing our monkey suits all day. So we just had Battlestar Galactica uniforms built just for us. The cakes were themed like that as well, mainly because the wife and I were talking about cakes, and I didn't like the idea of having a traditional wedding cake, and neither did she, because obviously she'd been married before, so we wanted something extravagant, something new. And honestly, come on, guys. I mean, let's not fuck around with this. I'm sure we can all agree with this. When you're getting married, like when you're in love with somebody and you're gonna get married to them, they're usually gonna tell you what you're doing.
Your friend, the marshal.
So they're gonna be the one saying to you, "Hey, guess what the theme is for our wedding?" And you just take it.
Gonna teach goodness a lesson.
You know.
Teach law.
So if you're dressed up as the gimp on your wedding day, and you have a ball in your mouth, and there's a man with like a 12-inch black strap on nearby, that's because your wife made that decision. Right, okay. Let's go rescue Tom Davis, shall we? Luckily, I bought my Carcano.
Marshal Davies crossed the line when he killed Alfredo there. Killed him
Without due process.
No judge, jury, just an executioner. He crossed the line, and now Alfredo's men, they're crossing it too.
Crossing the state line. Did you ever see a movie called Sleepers? You guys, I feel will enjoy it. Sleepers, is that the one where the boys get sent to the prison and then they grow up? Is that the one where they kill the mother with the hot dog stand at the beginning? I think it's that one. Sneakers was that film I was trying to think of last week. Remember I was talking about hacking movies, and I was talking about Angelina Jolie, and I said about the one, there was a movie with Robert Redford and Dan Aykroyd in. Sneakers. That's what that one's called. Yeah, I'd love to do Sleepers at some point.
Listen here. These two men
Killers.
are killers. The worst kind of killers. The kind that hide behind the law. So today, Marshal
Need to
Davies
shoot that rope.
and Sheriff Freeman are going to get what's coming. Do it.
If I could do it, I'd kill him.
Whoa, that was a bit weird. You see that rope? Tom! Right, I need to give... I'm not going to run ahead. I'm going to give cover and fire. Where's my Carcano? There it is. Nobody's going to go for him, are you? You're not going to go for the fucking rope. Can I see it? Ah. Come here. Come here. Got him. Get to the marker. Hit the moonshine. There it is. Got it. That's how I do that. Come on, stick your head out again. You fucking bastard. Ah! Gotcha. Where are you? There. I'm trying to what? What'd you say? Oh, I'm sorry. You can't answer because you got a bullet in your mouth. Ah, shit. Health. Moonshine. Ah, I shouldn't have drunk the moonshine. There you go. See, I don't know about it. I take care of all my shit. How much moonshine have I got left? I got 2. There you go. I helped. I helped everybody.
How about that? We might have saved them.
No, Sleepers was the film you're thinking of is Flatliners with Kiefer Sutherland. I've got four guns. Has anybody seen the remake Flatliners movie yet? Is it as shit as I've heard? Because I really, really, really don't want to, I don't ever want to watch it. Even though it's got Juno in it, the girl who played Juno, Ellen Page. I wikied it because it was shit. But yeah, I haven't actually properly watched it yet. Yeah, they kept killing themselves. Well, not killing themselves per se. They were obviously putting themselves to the brink of death so they could go there and maybe get some messages from enemies or whatever. Oh, hello, Tom. They haven't cut you free yet. I'll cut you free. There you go, Tom. Luckily, I was here to save your ass. What am I?
Come on, we have to go. There's a wagon over
There's a wagon over here.
Freeman, old man Joe.
Wagon here.
Hey, there's room for one more.
Paul watched a post-apocalyptic flick with Ellen Page that was really good. Can't remember the name of it though. Wasn't The Last of Us, was it? You weren't just watching the PlayStation a film version of that. That's set in a post-apocalyptic. No, can't be as bad as Tekken. Fucking Tekken is the shit. I suppose I would watch the new Flatliners over Tekken.
We'll take out anyone who follows. Wait
I wonder what this Carcano rifle would be like with the short
Call Marshal Davies.
zoom.
Bad deed.
Because it comes with a short, medium, and a long. But I didn't take the long one because it is way too far. You know. Alright, let's get ready to fight because we're gonna have to fight for the Marshal. Here they come. You got that guy? Yeah, you got that guy.
Over on the left. The arm's gonna shoot.
Just not always with
Ah, she fine, Marshal Davis.
The time for that.
Oh, I got him. I get him? No, I didn't.
Hogwash is what let these folks here.
Oh, that guy.
News. I see what I see, and that's
Ah, man, that guy backflip.
here comes some more.
Where to? You gone? Gone? Alright, over there. Yeah, repeat it because you're coming in fast. Oh, I missed him. Can't see because of the trees. Oh, what the fuck? There's a guy like right there. Oh! I love going into Deadeye and then just sliding the marker over his face and then just letting go. Ah. There you go. Got them done with. There you that guy's dealt with too. Right, now we've got to fight the train people. We'll make a stand.
Anyone still coming?
Ah, what the fuck? Got him? Got that one? Ah, come on. Oh man, that was close. You got that last one? There we go, got that last one. There we go. I don't like running, Marshall. Any hints on this film Thursday, but hey, you know the rules, Campbell. I said this last week. Obviously, you know, if I think Jake put it best. Obviously, we can start a little bit of a bidding war. You know, I don't want to give hints out because I like people having surprises. But I know that obviously there are some people like me that don't like surprises.
Then you
So,
went and saved my neck.
you know,
I ain't gonna make a habit of it.
like
Oh,
if there
you.
are people out there
Thank
who
you.
want, if it becomes a
I mean
thing
it,
where people are
thank
like, we kind of want hints,
Yeah,
then, you know,
thank you.
donation system could be
I
set
don't
up
like
like a bidding
reclining
war
hope,
because
but this
then, you
time
know,
I
people,
did.
you might want to get the
Marshall
other people
Davies.
coming back saying,
All
no, we don't want it. And,
Thank
you know,
Ain't that fun?
it all
I
works
was
to
thinking we
the
should leave
to the
before
beginning of the
Montes
show. Hey, Mongo,
decides to pay us any further visits.
So you are a good fellow.
you are a good
Mr.
fella,
Jones.
Mr. Jones.
No, never. I just like watching what other folks is.
But yeah,
that's
the
all.
film for
There's a word
Thursday
for
has a
fellows like
beginning, a
you.
middle, and an end. It
Is
may
that
not be
word?
in that
Oh,
order,
Marshall,
um,
help me get home.
you know,
Been quite enough
but
excitement for a clapped out old fool well past
there's
his
like a
best.
gazillion
One
movies
day,
out there for you to guess.
Friends, I'll see you again, I hope. But next time, under
I'm
better
pretty sure it was
circumstances,
produced by someone, and it was definitely directed by somebody, and it definitely had a cinematographer. Cinematographer. So, donating this because I'm not a Patreon, but I would love to see a movie review of Sleepers. Oh, Peter, thanks for that. Sweet. Yeah. Well, tell you what, Peter. Obviously, I will because that's obviously come in. I will speak to Gary about adding Sleepers to the list as technically a patron. I mean, obviously, if you sign up, obviously you can sign up to Patreon and do that. It's very easy to sign up. Go to any of our links in the video descriptions, and then just go through that, and then obviously sort out donations. But thank you very much, Peter. Peter version 1. Um, is that like are you like Peter version 1, and then you got because then you had Matt Hardy version 2.0, didn't you? So like, is that kind of like how that is? You're like the Peter version of Matt Hardy. Have you seen Repo Man with Emilio Estevez? No, but I've always wanted to because it's got Harry Dean Stanton in, and I love Harry Dean Stanton. And also, it's it's got a weird story. I'm sure it's got like aliens in it as well, and there's some other crazy shit going on. Another quick story mission. Yeah, like Matt Hardy. Repo Man is really quite good. Yeah, see, Gary and I realized a couple of days ago when we were watching something else with Emilio Estevez in is that Emilio Estevez didn't seem to age until he left the 80s. Like from like 81 to 89, like he looked exactly the same. And then after like he came out of the 80s, that's when everything just went really fucked up. Has anybody ever seen the Emilio Estevez? It's Emilio Estevez and I believe Charlie Sheen who play two porno directors who own a company. Um, yeah, that was a weird film. Because I always loved the fact that Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez are kind of half brothers. It's like, wow, really? It's like, yep, yeah, they're related. What was the movie with Estevez? Was that Dennis Leary? Is that Dennis Leary? That's National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1.
There you are. Still a good
Two
soul,
and a
huh?
half dicks.
That's nice.
Two and a
Real
half
nice.
dicks.
But your new friend,
I fucking hated
Marshall,
that show. I really
having
hated Two and a
problems?
Half Men. That was
More
a really
problems
shit.
with your even newer
Like,
friend Montez.
Charlie Sheen does nothing in that show
In
other
the,
than walk around
sheriff's
and
office.
drink. And we're supposed to think that that's cool because he's got all this money, or his character's got all this money. So, yeah. How many insulting Charlie Sheen movies can we make? Oh no, Emilio Estevez movies. The Breck Fuck Club. The Get Fuck Club. Sorry, that's what that would be. Emilio was only in a film called War at Home. He plays a returning Vietnam vet who had trouble adjusting to life. Martin Sheen plays the father and Kathy Bates the mother. Kathy Bates, that's a great actress. Like when she gets naked in About Schmitz and wants to have or is trying it on with him when he's in the hot tub, that's a bit weird. Right. I got explosives. Let's wait for everybody to turn up first. Oh man. Well, birds just won't give up.
We don't give up neither.
Got that right.
Spin my gun. Free Jack off, yeah.
Bear with me.
So I'd love to do Free Jack as well. I'd love to do Free Jack.
Shit. Pardon my language.
National Lampoon's Loaded Penis
We're
1.
all adults here.
Shit is shit. They'll be back until they freed Montez, and we and every decent person in this town is dead.
Everybody dead.
You know what, Bob? Montez. I'm a man of many.
I'm a man of many contradictions as well.
I thought long and hard about it.
Ian, please no mental images.
About
No.
responsibility. About rule.
No, you don't want to see mental images.
These are the folks who
Right, okay, let's get a guy and move his
whatever
ass.
weapons they can muster. Go up and station them where they'll be most useful.
Fuck
I
you,
think
but
Montez's men will be here shortly.
follow me.
Hold this town however we can.
Let's move you to... Let's move you over here, shall we? I like this little mechanic the game added, you know, where you can move people to certain spots. And they'll get into position. You get into position there. Like, I don't know if any of these people make it out alive. In this shootout. I think they do. I think they're just automatic. Right, I suppose I'm going to cover this top part up here. I'm going to cover over here, actually. Cover here. Cover! So. The insiders, yeah. Whatever Amelia with.
Okay. Now
I'd love to do Weekend at Bernie's at some point. I feel like the show deserves to have that film on there. Maybe not Weekend at Bernie's 2, but definitely the first one. Platoon and Wall Street with Sheen, yeah. Oh, and don't forget, that's Charlie Sheen, yeah. I loved you in Wall Street because I saw that. I was going to say it's Martin Sheen in Apocalypse Now, isn't it? So, what's better, GTA or Red Dead 2? You know what? It's depends on what you're after. Oh, fine, you stay there then. Where's the other guy? Defend the position. Yeah, get in that position, you dumb nuts. With GTA, if you wanted to live life as a gangster, that's what you got. with this, if you want to live life as a cowboy, this works. I really loved. Oh yeah, Charlie Sheen and the Wraith. Fucking hell. I really loved GTA 5. Absolutely loved it. But I did not like the fact that it just got stupid after a while. Like, I couldn't enjoy the game after a while because there was always somebody out there who just had to be the best. They just had... Oh, fucking shotgun already. They just had to be the best. And that meant cheating and ruining the game for everybody else, which really annoyed me. Luckily, though, Rockstar cottoned on to that and have learned all the tricks from everybody else and made Red Dead work. I can't believe I shot that horse. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Shotgun. And so that's why I really love this. I've wanted to go back to Sorry, I'm shouting over the gunfire at the moment. Yeah, horse murderer, I know, it was an accident. I've wanted to go back to GTA. But this place is so much more this place is actually a lot more calmer, a lot more easier to follow. Have some of that. Oh, that looked like it hurt some people. There you go, got that guy. Oh, I didn't bring my bow with me, did I? Oh, I should have used my bow. This is definitely a cowboy simulator. Yeah. That's why I love it so much. I understand that, you know, some people say, well, there's nothing to do in this game, but there was nothing to do back in the Old West either. Apart from shoot people in the face. Oh, I got him. Got that guy. But I find a lot to do in this game. I do find a lot to do. I think with all the videos I'm doing as well, I think I'm showing that to people that there is a lot of stuff to do. It just depends on what you want to get from it. Like, I get all my 7 challenges done and I'm fucking happy. You know, I'm happy. Everything else is just a bonus, you know? Everything else is just bonus. Yeah, rest in peace, that horse. I'm sorry, that horse just... GTA 5's online is better than Red Dead's online. It's because GTA has more to do. There is more to do. But it gets silly. I mean, all it is just... Like, I loved the little... I loved all the little story missions that you had to do, all the robberies and stuff like that, the heists. That stuff was awesome. But it did, after a while, just become races, car races, bike races. And if you're into that, awesome. I'm not into that, so I don't get into it. That's why I spent a lot of my time running around the city just blowing people away. Ah, what the fuck was that? That was a double-barreled shotgun. Ooh, I took that one. So, Peter, you want to rob a train, kill the conductor, and rape women, so you can play that. See, I can do that. I just don't want to do the raping women part. You know. Come on, can you jump up? Yeah, there we go. Up. Oh. There we go. That's how you fucking do that. Motherfuckers, get the fuck out of my fucking town. Fuck you. Yeah, bitch, where the fuck you think you're running to? Fuck you too. Next. Fuck you as well. Oh. Don't ever let me catch you in fucking Valentine again, you punk ass bitches. The posse needs some R&R. Ah, the posse is fucking good.
Tom,
Um,
you and your friends saved my town. And
yeah, GTA
Montez
5 Online is
died
about
in the
7 years old. That's
process.
why that's so good
Exactly.
now. I was there at the
Yes.
start for GTA 5
Having
Online, and it was
conflict.
amazing then,
Thank you.
but it was hard work. So
Thanks to
everybody
all of
who
you.
wasn't there at the
Towns and
beginning,
sheriffs that run
you know,
things.
they got all the
We
bonuses.
help
We
out
had to
where we
wait
can.
for all of that stuff.
Thank you. You've been a
6 to
great
8
help in
months
all
of
this
waiting for all that
business.
stuff. And even then,
Been
we
my
didn't even
pleasure.
get the,
I hope to see you again. Not too
you know,
soon, I
we didn't
hope.
even get the bonuses that the PC
Well,
version got until obviously later on.
thanks
So
again.
I hate hunting, but I love watching Ian hunt animals. It's when you get into it, that's when you know you kind of start to work out the jobs that you need to do. Like I don't just hunt in this. Like I won't just go out into. I won't just go to a village somewhere and just shoot a freaking a village, a forest, and go out and hunt a bear. I'd love to if I had the time, just hunt a bear. But I'll only really hunt an animal if I really need its stuff. So yes, I did play LA Noire a little bit, but I never got into it because I didn't have the chance to play it. But I always did. I wanted to properly play it all the way through. But yeah, the facial expressions I heard was a bit weird. So what are we on? We're on 25 minutes. Wow, and I have made back my $25 like easy. I made it back. I heard shooting. Is there shit going on in town? Is there? Sounds like it. Oh, look at that. What have we got? Rapid, 2 reds. Got 2 reds in here. What level are they? Oh, 93, 48, and 97. You know what? I think I'm going to head away from here before I get involved in something. Before I get involved in something I don't want to get involved in. So, probably for the last 25 minutes, I'm just going to go down and get some animal fat to refill some of my guns. Because tomorrow's another day. And you know for a fact that I'm probably going to have to go into a gun store or gunfight. Any pigs here? No pigs here. Yeah, 25 minutes to go. 25 minutes and then I'll go get my stuff ready and get ready to go back to work this afternoon. I saw it on the trailer for Red Dead. Never saw animals fight. Never saw animals fight? Oh, later, Campbell. Have a good one. I've seen a couple of animals fight. I mean, I was hunting a white-heeled buck somewhere. I can't remember where it was. It was in the Heartlands, or I think it was up north actually, in Amberina. And I came across a group of wolves. A pack of wolves ambushed me. So I just shot the deer. And I was laying up for the second shot, and the wolves started howling. And I'm like, oh fuck, here they come. And there was like 3 of them, and 2 of them came at me, and then the third one went and attacked the fucking went and attacked the buck that was injured. So I shot the wolf before it could actually kill it. But I was like, oh wow, that's new. I wonder if I can use that to my advantage. And it's like I've said about the environment with some of the animals. Like if you're in the desert and you're looking for a vulture, if you kill an animal and skin it and leave it there, just leave the meat there, animals will be attracted to it. So I've had coyotes come, and I had a vulture fly over, and I was like, oh, that's brilliant, because I actually needed a vulture. So I shot the vulture and skinned it and took it. Here we go. Here comes the pig farm. I don't know why I got that out for. I need my bow and arrow. So. But I hope you all have good days planned for today. Monday's almost out of the way already, which is good. Still a bit stuffy out there. Oh man, looks like somebody's already been down here, haven't they? Left me some parasol mushrooms, thank you very much. I love that noise as well. Like, I think this is why I love the Heartland so much, is barring the ambient music playing in the background. You know, I think this is what I love more than GTA Online. Like, if I was stood outside a building in GTA Online like this, there would just be gunfire, police cars screaming, there'd be people giving you shit in the middle of the street. There would just be stuff going on that I already have in real life. Here, I got the sun rising. I mean, what time is it? It's like 10 o'clock, I think. Almost 10 o'clock. Sun rising, the birds are out, birds tweeting. I can hear flies. Oh, it's only 8 o'clock. Yeah, I can hear the rotary of the windmill up in the background up there. It's just gentle and quiet. And that's it. Like, I know a cowboy rides into town and shoots an artist. I thought he was going to draw. Nice. See, Peter, if you're waiting for DLC for Red Dead, I think you're waiting for something that you're always going to be annoyed if they don't do. So if so, you're always going to be waiting for something that may never ever come. Like I don't. If DLC comes for Red Dead story, even though obviously Arthur Morgan's story is done, you just won't. You might not enjoy it as much as what you got out the actual story. Like, I know a bunch of people who are waiting for more stuff to be put into the online to make it enjoyable, and I'm like, there's so much on here already I can't keep track. Like, I blew $25 on fucking poker for shits and giggles. I did 2 missions, I made more back. You know, it's just ducks. I heard ducks then. Where'd that duck go? Right, ducks are over here. Right, this is my little hunting spot for ducks. Yes, Undead Nightmare would be another Undead Nightmare would be good, but I would like the Undead Nightmare weather cycle to actually be fixed, because when I played Undead Nightmare on the original one, obviously I hadn't done the story, so I just came in for the zombie stuff, and it was just always night and raining, and I didn't like it after a while. I was just like, this is all fun, but it's just always nightmarish. What's that? Where's the ducks? I got 1 duck here. 2 ducks. Let's get that one first. Ah. It's gonna go away. Once it goes past the river, you can't get it. Once it goes past the bridge, sorry. You can't get it. So. Yeah, a lot of conflict could have been avoided. In hindsight, a lot of conflict could have been avoided. So yes, I will be back on tomorrow morning as again, and Wednesday morning too. Thursday, I should be on in the evening time. But, like I said, I've got a lot going on this week, so I may not be on Thursday evening for episode, was that 11, 12, 13, 14, episode 14. And Friday may be a bit difficult as well, but I will be aiming to try to get on Friday evening for episode 15. So just be aware. Obviously, most of you will get the notifications to say when I'm on, because it should come up on your YouTube thingy saying, hey, Off the Shelf Reviews is now streaming. So just keep an eye out for that. Obviously, I apologize in advance if it messes up any of your plans, but I've said it before, life comes along and I have responsibilities. I've got to do those responsibilities over everything else, because if I don't, my nuts will be stapled to a wall. And I like my nutsack where they are, so I will do that. I never get told you're streaming Off the Shelf. Oh, well, there's a thing. I'm not entirely sure how everyone else does it. Peter, if you want to ask the people in the comment section, because Obviously, I'm about as technically advanced as a fucking spanner. But there is a way that when we start streaming it does just pop up. Is that a Western Toad? That's a Western Toad. That's a Western Toad there. That duck body's still there, isn't it? It's too deep. It's gonna be too deep. Ah, it's fucking too deep. God damn it, it's too deep. So, just click on the bell icon. Ginger nuts. Ginger nuts are the best biscuit. You know it. They are spicy and they don't break when you dip them in your tea like other fucking shitty biscuits do. Like those flimsy tea biscuits, those little thin ones that you dip in and then all of a sudden you lift up and half of it's just dunked right into your tea. Go on, Artex. Let's check the pig farm again. But yes, I'm hoping to get on Friday evening because I don't know if I said this earlier, but but this Friday my wife, Canada geese. Get the last one. Yes, I killed that whole flock of geese. Oh, you motherfucker! Oh, my batteries. Come on, batteries. Hold out for 5 more minutes. Come on. I know I need new batteries, and I'm not entirely sure if I've got any spare, but I will have to pull some out of a joypad. Yeah, geese genocide. That's the first time I've ever killed a whole flock of geese for my animal fat. Normally, a few of them do get away. I gotta do this quick. Come on. Before they go. Like that. This is because Dylan. This is Dylan's fault. Dylan was playing the Xbox over the weekend, and what he normally does is he'll leave the joypad on while he goes off to do stuff. Like he'll go upstairs and get toys and bring them back down to play with, and the joypad will just sit there on, and the joypad and the batteries will run down. And I'm like, God damn it, son! It could also be me playing far too much Red Dead Redemption, but I'm not really going to blame myself now, am I? I'm going to blame everybody else. But yes, my wife and my son are away this weekend, and so Friday night, hopefully, I am hoping to, if I'm not on Friday morning, I will aim to get on Friday night, so we can have some beers together, some chill out, maybe definitely getting the challenges. I will definitely be keeping the streak continuing, because, well, that's what I do. And then Saturday and Sunday this weekend, I got my boys coming over for a bit of a barbecue and some board gamingness. So that should be fun. And then I've only got 5 days left to go on holiday. So that's going to be friggin' awesome. Did Linda enjoy her prom? Yes, she did. She had a lot of fun at the prom. She always just... is it down there? I think it's down there. She always just goes there just to see the kids. Obviously, because she teaches a lot of them. Seeing them all dressed up, looking nice, having their thing. You know, she really enjoys that. Yeah, and she was back. I picked her up. I think because Gary and I were recording that night, weren't we? Yes, because I was doing Resident Evil. And then I went and picked her up. I think that was that night, I think. You've had her back as 11. Don't ever come between me and my wife, I tell you. I'll put you in a hole and make you put lotion on your skin. My go-to beer, Colin, is San Miguel. I love my San Miguel. Especially my San Miguel 40s. Like, before I met my wife, I was a bachelor, living at home, living in a flat, chilling. And I was going through a bit of a gangster period. So I was listening to gangster rap. I was watching lots of gangster movies like Menace to Society, which I think is absolutely friggin' awesome. Boys in the Hood, Juice, Above the Rim. You know, listening to Dr. Dre and Tupac and all that kind of shit. And one day I went to our local supermarket and they were selling a massive, huge bottle. Mate, if my wife caught me writing that, I'd get my balls kicked. Your wife sounds like she would get all on like a house on fire with my wife. Well, you and I would just be hiding in the corner like, yes, dear. Yes, dear. Yeah, and they were selling the big 40s. And I was playing, what's it? A Saints Row at the time. And obviously, you could buy a 40 and a blunt and a bong from the shop, couldn't you, and smoke it? So when I saw that, obviously all the gangsters drank 40s, I was like, well, this is my go-to beer now because I wanted to be a gangster. It didn't end up very well, but I developed a taste for San Miguel. I thought it was absolutely nice. They changed the size of the bottles now, so they're not so big, but they're still quite big. And it's literally the only beer that I can drink now. Yeah, what'd you say about my mama? You feel sorry for who? Fucking love Laurence Tate. Laurence Tate is one of my all-time favorite actors. He plays that part absolutely well. I love him in Crash as well as the other driver or the other gangster in Crash. Because you got Ludacris, I think, as well in Crash. Alright, we're going to skin these and then we're going to sell these. And then, oh shit, who's this? Who's this riding up? Don't do it, friend. Don't do it. Right, go skin these animals. Shit! I'm under fire. Yeah, Azrus, are you gonna cover me? Hey, got this guy covering me. Cheers, mate. Go on, Artex, get your ass in here. Yeah, take the pelt. You can take the pelt. Artex, get in here. Get in here, Artex. No, if I shoot you in the face first, come on, put the thing up. Thank you. Ah, thank you. This guy's covering my ass. He can have that. He can have that pelt. There you go. Take the pelt, Vern. Take the pelt. Hold still. Hold still. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Wait. Hey. Oh. Come on. Get the pig. Pick up the pig. See, this is how nice you can go. This is how nice you can be in this game. You can't be this nice in Red Dead Redemption. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. You can't do this. You can't do this in GTA Online. You can't be as friendly as this. You know, in this, it's like, here, help. Thank you for all your help. Here's $5 for keeping me alive while I did this. You know. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Yeah, shoot him. Yeah, I know. You're under fire a lot. Oh, he just died. Okay, I got him killed. Die. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna revive you. Revive it. Come on. Ah. Yeah, thank you. Where is he? He got him. Where's this one? Oh. Teamwork. City of God is stellar as well. He's like, thank you saved my life. I'm like, that's okay. Get the fuck out of here now. Ah, just missed you. How have I been missing those fucking shots today? Like, I've had it locked on. The bullets just like whiz past their faces. I love my gangster movies. I love my gangster movies. Mainly because it just shows the hardship of life. Like, a lot of people go, I revived someone on this game. He and his posse shot me to hell. Yeah, you gotta be careful, Peter. But you got to establish yourself. You got to play. You got to play. I've played a lot on my own, so this is why I'm very cautious with everybody who comes near me. Like if you shoot me, I will fucking shoot you. Dead Presidents with Laurence Tate is fucking amazing. I love Dead Presidents. I mean, I don't. The performance isn't as good as O-Dog in Menace to Society, but the just him being the main star. I love the whole Vietnam stuff. You know, when he goes back and he just becomes a soldier. But then when he comes back and he has, obviously his life's been screwed around and he's got to do all that nasty shit. It's not great, but it does make some really good storylines for Rockstar games. So that was cool. I gave that guy a pig, you know, gave him one of my pelts. Like, hey man, here you go. Thanks for that. Whose Golden Turco Man is that? Golden Turco Man. What's a Golden Turco Man? I blew them up with dynamite now. I want to watch that heist. Yeah, well, we got the bank robbery done yesterday. Brinsley and I did the bank robbery. See, I immediately pulled my gun out on this guy because he was coming nearby. Immediately, just as soon as I saw that guy nearby, I just... Bad Lieutenant is bonkers, yeah. Bad Lieutenant is crazy. The Nicolas Cage ones, not so much. Alright, okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to head over here, sell off this meat, and I think that's what we're going to call it the end of today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to thank you all for joining me and Brinsley this morning on our little escapades. Oh, put my gun away.
Welcome.
I hope you can join us again tomorrow. Harvey or Nick? I would go with Harvey Keitel. I would. I think it's just more out of respect. Nicolas Cage is great as an actor, but I prefer him in other stuff where he's not being crazy. Like, I liked him in The Knowing. I really liked The Knowing. That was always good. So I'm just going to sell some stuff before I go. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us again today. Thank you for all your nice comments, all the questions. Obviously, if you're going off to watch any films today, like Hereditary or Spider-Man or any of the newest films, we will talk about them tomorrow. Obviously, keep spoilers to a minimum. There are some people on here who haven't got the chance to see them yet, and they do want to watch them. What else? I think that's about it, really. I hope you all have a really good day. I'm just going to pull myself up to always finish off the way I always try to start. Hitch up the horse. I hope you all have a good day or a good evening, depending where you are. I'm going. Oh, it's raining. Artex, it's raining. I'm going to get indoors. I'm going to get myself a beer. Yep, I'll have myself a beer. Thank you very much. I'm going to say cheers to my friends. Up, up, up. Thank you very much for joining me. And I will see you all. Like this. Can I wave to the camera? Hey, and I'll see you all tomorrow.